This is Shar from thesharsmith.com. I'm coming to you today with a quick little video to show you how to create social media images with your mobile device. I'm going to go ahead and start here on the app that I use, although most of the time there are actually two. I'm going to start with WordSwag. WordSwag is very simple to use. You can either utilize your camera button, which will actually take you to your gallery, and you can go back to the app. Sorry about that because I look way crazy. Okay, and I always utilize here. This was just an example that I was using once before. Let's try computer. This is Pixabay. Pixabay is built into the WordSwag app for images, absolutely free. So here we go. This is beautiful. Look, I like the red folder. We got a little computer there, some glasses, and I'm actually just going to leave it just as it is, and I won't even crop it. I'm going to leave it the size that it is. Here, this thing, you can't hardly see it, but it was laying in there from one other time before. You double tap there. And instead of using custom, because for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to make it really quick and just show you that you have the option to change from classics, which, like it says, double tap me, classics, and it has things to say. Little quotes by Edna Buchanan. Friends are family, you choose. Love it. What's so true? Do one thing a day that scares you. Okay, stay hungry. Do one thing that, no, that's not it. Let's go. Stay hungry. Okay. The hardest thing in life is to choose which bridge to cross and which to burn. That's not a good one for that particular photo, but chase the vision, not the money. The money will end up following you. I love that one by Tony, what is his name? I say. So we're going to save and close. This actually, I'm going to show you the Summer Soiree, the wet paint. And although this is the way for me to show you the different little fonts that we have here, I need to straighten that up. And the different little fonts that we have here, we're going to go back to my favorite, because this is basically my favorite font. I love SimpliScript, so I utilize it quite a bit. So here is all about changing the colors. We have so many to choose from. I often use black. I often use white. And simply because if you're thinking about congruency, you know, and actually having a flow, especially if you're using these images for your Instagram, you kind of want to stay within your element in terms of, do you always use a lot of reds? Do you have, you know, you can theme it. You can have a white background on mostly everything. You can, you know, have mostly computer images, things like that. You can theme it. So for me, a part of my thing that I like to do is I use this font. I love this font. I use it for almost everything. Thing is, I wonder, can people always read it? So I try to choose the best, select the best color for that. So I'm going to leave it on here. Oh, I want to show you this. If you, let me go back. Pick the little dropper. Then you can choose whatever color you want. You can have some of the weirdest colors. It's fine. You know, pretty cool colors. That's too much. It's not showing up very well. But hey, pretty cool. Chase the vision. I'm going to use this one today. I can't get it to stay on there, so I think we're going to go back to the black. Pick it up a little bit. Also, on the styles, you can change the font sizes with the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and the 5. And also, you have the little dice. It's kind of like you're gambling on what you're going to get. So you can just continue to push it and continue to push it just to see how it's going to line up. Sometimes it's just way too small in my opinion. But, so Then I go back sometimes through the numbers just to see if it changes anything. But it doesn't. And I can increase the size a little bit more so that you can read it. And then we're going to just go ahead and push save. Now, these things are basically self-explanatory, but now that I have the pic saved, I push OK. And from here, I could just share it, because it's not necessary for every single pic that you make to have a watermark or your logo in it. But for the sake of showing how this is done, I'll add the logo watermark anyways, but I'm going to start with the same as last time. No, same as last time is when you already make one. So I don't want to really go with that. We'll just go with text so that I can show you how it doubles over. I use that go with the text version for two different things. As you see here, this has copied, right? Well, you'll double tap on the copied version of this in order to create your wording. But before we do that, what I want to do is, this is in black, I'm going to pick white. And I myself like to enhance the text. See if I can get it. The black text can be enhanced by giving your image a like 3D kind of look, a shadowy look. So now you can really, really read it and it stands out. So at that point, I save that as well. Just as it saves this, you'll push OK again and go ahead and push add logo or watermark and push text once more. Now at this point, you're going to get a third one. Now on this one, you want to double tap. And when you double tap here, you are going to back out of all of that, take it away, and then you're going to put, I like to put my website. And then make sure you take out the who says it and click save. So I don't know what this just said, but I'm going to continue. So you can see here it says thesharsmith.com. But I'm going to go to the styles and change that because I want it to be way more plain than that. This one is good. I want it to just be one little line. I want it to be small. So if I gamble with it, it's still. And then we're going to change the color. I guess I'll make it kind of black. And I'm going to make it, if I can, get this thing to super itty bitty. You can just toss it somewhere, really, honestly. So I put it there where you can kind of see it. Left it there. And we're gonna mash save it. So now that it's saved, you have the option to share. Now when you share, you can share directly to your Twitter account, your Instagram. You can tweet it. You can also put it over here if your phone allows you. Mine does, to directly to my pages and things of that nature. But that's not how I actually operate. I leave it the way that it is. Normally I'll go ahead and create a new one because I'll do maybe 2 or 3 at once so that I'll have these images already ready and, you know, uploaded and planned for my post or whatever the case might be. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go out of the application, and we're going to go into Instagram. So now that we're in Instagram, we're going to click on photo. And inside of our photo session, I'm not looking for a photo of me. I'm looking inside of my gallery. So from here, this is the photo that we created. And because it is the size that it is, I'm going to mash that little button right there to your left and leave it just like that. So from here, we're sharing. I'll push next. Now, let's see. So, caption this. My caption today is going to be, I always go back and look at this, chase the vision. That's all I need to say on that one. Just a part of the quote itself. Chase the vision. I'm going to add that to my Facebook page. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And leave that just like that and push share. So, it's been shared, and I wanted to give you those little tips, but I also now want to show you the next app that I use for creating images. These images are a lot different because these images are, what would you call it, like motion images or GIFs, which are really, really cool. It already comes up with some little saying on it every time you open the application. This one says the most difficult thing is the decision to act. I'm just going to leave that one there and mash the check mark. But from here, you want to go and push on the, what was that, gallery button or the photo button. And find you something within your already preloaded photos, because that's where you'd have to go. Preloaded photos, or let's see if I have something else I could show you. The most difficult thing is to act. So, I'm gonna get out of that, and I'm gonna actually go to my Chrome browser, and it's already there because I use it so much. Pixabay, one of my favorites. So you guys already know where I found my good morning. So, searching this one, the best place to find. Let's see, I don't know. I'm trying to think, what can I use? What image would we go for? Let's see what start comes with. Let's just push go. Let's just go with this photo. It's pretty cool. You just push save image. It's gonna download it. Now I can open it. And I can actually leave this the word deal. So we're going back over to Legends. That's what it's called, Legends, because it's waiting on me to find a picture. And the last picture that I just downloaded is here. So we can move it all around. We can make it big. We can just put that part of it in there. I mean, we don't need it all. It just kind of depends on how we want to do it. And I think I want it kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. No? Let's see. It's kind of weird. I can't get it over there. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that looks pretty good. So the most difficult thing is the decision to act. So from here, when you press play, you'll see what it looks like. And you get all these different ways, and that's cool. All these different ways for the image to come out. It also does a little bit of the editing on its own. So I'm going to move this out the way, put it down here. And so you have daring, you have lines. These are the different ways that it shows up. You have display, you have your quoted. So you can just mess around with all of these. You can look at them and see which ones you like, use them or not. And then you can change your colors out. The colors, of course, change the way the background looks in the photo. But I kind of like that pink. It's pretty cool. So, nothing specific here for me. Except for I like to use red a lot. Red is my signature color. So, let's see. Daring was pretty cool. I'll leave it at the daring. And what was the last one? I don't know. Meaning? So, I know I'm quiet here because I'm really looking like these are really great. I don't know which one was the best, but I think it was the cast. Yeah, it was. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it there. The most difficult thing is the decision to act, and we use the cast font. What is this? This is actually where you can format it and you can change the size. You can make it to 720, 1080. And with this one, when you do 1080, if you change the size from square, let's say to landscape 1080, you're going to export that. And when you do the exportation of that in that 1080 font, let's say on landscape, this is ideal for video thumbnails. If you're actually going to create a video and you need a thumbnail for the thumbnail for your video just before you actually start the video, that's the first thing that comes up, your video thumbnail. So you can use this app, which is called Legends again, and create the format of landscape. But I'm going to keep this one on square at 512. Leave it at okay. And that's all I have to do. It stays here. You can share here. You can share with Messenger. You can share directly to Instagram, or you can download it. And when you download it, you save it as a GIF or you can save it as a video. I mean, totally up to you. I always save mine as a video. I think the reason is because I can utilize it in more areas if I do it that way. And so most times I do video. So you can go back and you can view it from your device, or you can just leave it there, place it where you need to place it when the time comes. But for the most part, hey, that's how you get that done. Hey, I hope this helped you, because it took me a while to actually figure out how to utilize this one specifically. But the WordSwag app, is kind of direct to the point. I'm sorry. But and I just didn't know anything about it. So once I finally found out about it, I started to utilize it right away, and social engagement increased by 100%. So with that being said, again, I hope this video helped you out, and I thank you so very much for watching.